Fit and 10 Nation, it is day 54 of the Fit and 10 Challenge. Day 54. Man, we are closing in towards the end date. It's crazy. It really, really is nuts. I am going to be putting up a promo here shortly for our next Fit and 10, which starts officially it starts January 18th. So about a month after this one ends. Well, exactly, what is it? It's exactly 5 weeks after this one ends, or 6 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks. 5 weeks from the finale of this one, okay, is the official start date of the next one. So I will be putting up a promo for that. I'm gonna have a good promo for all our Train on Main family members. So this includes Fit and 10 members, or even Fit and 10 members who are no longer at the gym but want to do it again. I will grant you the promo. So I am going to be starting up my clean group again soon, and I am changing this program, the clean program. So it's kind of the program that is a potential continuation from the Fit and 10. Okay, it's just a little bit more specific, but not quite as, it's not as intense in terms of goal orientation, but it's still going to be a good program. All right, but I'm still putting on the finishing touches. I have run it before. The biggest change I'm going to make to it is actually I am going to make it a little bit more goal oriented. It won't be quite as intense as Fit and 10. It's like when I say intense, I mean it's not going to be as many. It's not going to be daily videos and stuff like that. But there will be there will be bi-weekly videos. And well, I'll put all the details soon. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, let's talk about muscle soreness. Somebody asked. They said they were so sore, they're always sore, is this normal? It hurts to move around. Muscle soreness, delayed onset muscle soreness. Yeah, I mean, this is normal. This is part of, this is just part of the whole process. As you continue training, your body will get less sore, most likely because you're going to have to work that much harder as time goes on to actually make your body sore. I still get pretty sore, especially legs. Always get sore legs after a leg day. Pretty much anything I work, I still get sore. But I'm really trying to push the boundaries in terms of muscle exhaustion, all right? The soreness, if you want to know what the soreness is due to, it's probably more due to the acid that builds up the muscle. It's not the lactate, but it's the, I mean, you don't have to really care about the science, but it's like, I'll just quickly kind of explain it. It's there, you have lactic, everybody's probably heard of lactic acid. So what happens is lactic acid turns into lactate, which is lactic acid minus a hydrogen ion. The hydrogen ion is what basically makes the acidity in your muscle, okay, or makes the environment in your muscle more acidic. Okay. Anyway, that's where the soreness comes from. If you want to bring this down to some degree, just getting blood flow through the affected muscles afterwards can be really helpful. So for example, after leg day, if you ride the bike for 20 minutes, you should get a little bit less sore. And nutrition will play a huge role in this. Huge. Not a little bit, huge. Not like a fair amount. I'm talking huge. Okay? So, nutrition is everything. People, they don't really realize. It's actually amazing to me when people talk to me about, even people, like I remember one of my kinesiology instructors in university, he's like, isn't it just about working out? And I'm like, don't you have a PhD in kinesiology? Like, how do you not know this? Yeah, working out is a part of it, but it's like, I always draw the analogy of like, you have workers, you know, at your disposal to do, you know, to build this whatever building. And they can be full of energy, and they can be ready to go, and they can build whatever they can, but if you don't have the material, the right material, you ain't ever gonna have anything substantial. Okay, so the material being the building blocks, the food, right? Which I'm gonna get into my next question about, by the way. So, you know, if you want to be less sore, proper nutrition makes a huge difference. Okay, in particular, the amount of time that you're sore for. Huge. So if you want to know more about this, I can talk about this for probably an hour. Let me know and I'll try to do maybe a few videos on it, okay? But it's like, you know, I just don't know how specific you really want to get. But I'm telling you right now, it makes a huge difference, okay? Just focus on getting enough calories and regular spurts of protein throughout the day. That'll make a big difference. Okay? That's a very simplistic version. Okay? You know, for legs or something, cardio afterwards will, cycling, getting some blood flow through there will help. All right? So, yeah, I'm going to stop it there. Like I said, there's a lot I can say. Okay, so question 2. Somebody asked me about macro fulfillment. They said, well, what if I get a little more fat in my diet and I get a little bit less carbs? Is that really going to make a difference? Well, listen, if you have like 5 more grams of fat in your diet or something, and so you take away a little bit of carbs, you know, like equivalent of 5 grams of fat, calorically speaking, would be like 9 grams of carbs. So, is that right? Yeah, basically something like that. Okay, 11 grams of carbs. Roughly speaking, 10 grams of carbs. Anyways, yeah, 12 grams. Anyways, it's nighttime, my brain's not working. Anyways, I digress here. But the point is that, you know, they each have their role, okay? I know I've told you guys that carbohydrates are not essential in the diet, and carbohydrates in and of themselves are not essential. They're just not. You don't need them. They're not essential. Fat is essential. Protein is essential for sure. But that's not to say that carbohydrates don't have an important role, right? You know, things like phytonutrients and micronutrients. And carbohydrates are protein sparing. If your carbohydrates are too low, your body's going to want to burn some protein. Protein is an expensive fuel. You don't want to go there. So, okay, you can think of carbohydrates as protein sparing. Get some carbohydrates in your diet. They will be much more protein sparing than fat will ever be, okay? Even though fat can be a fuel source. All right, so make sure, yes, it makes a difference. Make sure you get in the allotted macros that I give you. Not more, not less, the amount I give you, okay? And like I said, it's not hard to do. Just put everything in your calculator, in your MyFitnessPal app, and then as you get towards the end of the day, just, you know, make up the last little bits that you need to make up for, right? I think it's the easiest way to do it. But if you make every meal kind of, you know, if you, like I said, if you're eating like, you know, 4 or 5 meals per day, and you break up each of the macros by 4 or 5, and then try to fill each meal that way, that's the easiest way to go. Okay. All right, day 54 in the books. Crazy nuts. Message of the day. I made this one up today, actually. I've got a whole list of these, but I made this one up because it's just reflects today a little bit more. And I want to remind you guys that when it comes to this whole thing, right, it's just completing everything day in, day out. That's what it's about. See, I like how it rhymes. Completing everything day in, day out. That's what it's about. All right? That's all it's about, okay? So doing your workouts, doing your cardio, food planning, eating the right foods in the right amounts. That's what it takes. You've got this. You just have to do it. It's all out in front of you. You just have to do it. But remember, even beyond this, that, nothing extreme. Just doing consistent and reasonable, day in, day out. Consistent and reasonable, day in, day out. Okay? It's like, running a successful business. It's like you just do certain things every day, day in, day out, basically. And you have a successful business. You don't have to work, night and day. Some people do, but you don't have to have a successful business. And likewise, you don't have to not do. If you don't do anything, obviously you're not going to have a successful business. It's just about filling those check boxes every day, and adding another brick or two to that wall to build that wall. Okay, I think you get my point. Reasonable and consistent every day, completing everything day in, day out. That's what it's about. Completing everything day in, day out. That's all it's about. All right, you guys, day 54, wrap up here. Submit, commit to this challenge. Positive energy, positive vibes. Send me your gratitude list. And for the love of God, believe in yourself. I'll talk to you guys all soon. Have a wonderful evening. See ya. One clip. Let's see here.